Weird.
Weird. Weird.
That is so weird. People are so weird. Like, you're weird.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Talk about weird.
Are we weird?
Talk about weird.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Wicked Weird, and it's not Wednesday. And today I just want to, I'm trying to stay focused and go fast. I want to talk about, I want to do some Anna reaction. She's been coming out with a lot of her little, what is it, like lifting princess or Viking princess or whatever. Shit. But first, let's go over her inspo video because, you know, we've been there before with the inspo videos. This isn't the first inspo video that Anna has done. I used it in my giantess video of her, but I did not actually react to it. So let's do that first. And then I'm going to compare it to the running video. And we're just going to look at all her other shit. Anna's a fucking poser. Am I screen recording? I need to screen record. Anna is a poser. Romanticizing my workout to keep me going. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I suck. God, I'm not a good YouTuber. Get it together. All right. Let's try it again. Romanticizing my workout to motivate me to keep going. It's been like 3 weeks. Like, that's like the honeymoon phase. You need motivation still to that phase. Yeah. Cinnamon's grumbling too. The faces. All right. So when I want to romanticize my workout, I do this. I go to my Garmin, or actually this is Strava. I go to my Strava and this is my weekly distance. So I hit my goal this week. I like to do between 35 and 40 right now for my training. So this is how I romanticize my training. Fucking Garmin always tells me I'm ugly. I go and I look at my stats and I get excited over my stats, hitting my stats for the week. Okay, Anna's a loser. So remember, she did this with the running. She did this with the running. It's the same thing, the black and white, the faces, you know, everybody always told me I couldn't run. And I feel like she's constantly trying to prove something. It's like, everybody told me I couldn't, so I'm going to do it. And it's, you know, why don't you just do shit because you like to do it instead of trying to prove somebody wrong? God, this is my last sip of coffee, you guys. This is a fucking sad time. It was good while it lasted. Okay, I'm done with this shit. Whatever, Anna.
Again, I don't run. Right.
I don't run.
Oh,
God. See how fast? See how
run.
soon and how quick? Sorry. See how quickly she gives it up? I don't run right now. She went from a runner to nothing. Oh, I don't want the... And so I went through and I just found all the, this is the guess who's back, back again, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. She does this like all the time. Look at me, I'm back. I'm working out, you guys. I'm working out. I'm a good fatty. Look at guys, I'm doing it. Look at the exclamation point. That means that it didn't load properly. Motherfucker. I'm a good fat. I'm getting pissed. I just want to fucking film a video. This happened to me yesterday and it took me all fucking day to get Rosie's stupid ass fucking Las Vegas video done. And it's like not even that deep. This is her comparing her. What the fuck is she even doing? This is her comparing her workouts and her flexibility. Look how much more flexible I am. But it really looks the same. It just looks the same. See, she's supposed to be more flexible here. It really looks the same. Okay, anyway. It doesn't happen overnight. And this is the push-up progression, progression where this is also an older video before the arm surgery. And this is another guess who's back again, back again, blah blah blah. How many times is she gonna come back? Where do you keep going, Anna? Why do you keep going? Just stay. Stay, Anna. Okay, we're done with that. This is another one. Oh, I kept this one because you can see, oh, look at that. Watch. Look it. She can do a fucking split squat so easy. I know that was sped up, but it was pretty easy for her. She's so weird. And it's so weird the fact that she's constantly restarting and rebuilding, and then she'll completely stop and like lose all of the fitness that she's gained. It's like the constant cycle. So we're going to see this cycle again. You know, it's like she's going to build up her strength. She's going to compete. And it's always after she competes, because she did her race and immediately dropped running. We didn't hear a fucking word about running after that. Other than her saying that she doesn't run anymore. I think she might have teased jogging a couple times, but nothing serious. So watch, she's going to do this competition in March, and we're not going to hear about lifting after that. Okay, mark my words. She doesn't know it yet, but she's going to remember how much she loves being active, that eventually she will decide to put everything in her life on hold and go through several challenging surgeries just to ensure she can move her body with less pain for more of her life. Good for you, Anna. More lipedema. I don't know why everything has to be in her crotch. The seam of everything is in her crotch. Let me see.
That
Okay,
it's going to take a
listen to
lot.
her.
And while I'm very grateful,
Oh, sorry.
today I went to the gym and it literally almost killed me. If you're new here, my name's Anna, and I am at the tail end of a very long surgery journey to treat my lipedema. And while I'm very grateful to be done with surgery, I am realizing that it's going to take a lot to rebuild the strength I had. Now, I am not cleared to lift weights yet, so that presents a little bit of a problem. That said, my doctor said I could do functional exercising. Now, if you're not familiar with functional exercise, it's really cool. It's basically thinking about exercise in the perspective of what can I do to help me perform actions in my day-to-day life a little bit easier. So for example, doing a squat to get out of a couch, or standing on your tiptoes to reach something on a tall.
We're going back to look at that. That was a perfectly good split squat. I mean, she didn't do the full range of motion, but you know, she's not crying. Let's look at it again.
With functional exercise, it's really cool. It's basically thinking about exercise in the perspective of what can I do to help me perform.
I'm a nasty bitch, and every time I see her in these really tight workout shorts with the seam going up the crotch, all I can think about is the fact that the compression is crotchless. You know? And I feel like you can tell. That's all I'm going to say.
In my day-to-day life a little bit easier. So for example, doing a squat to get out of a couch, or standing on your tiptoes to reach something on a tall shelf, or carrying something in your hand. So it's like, you know, taking your groceries.
It's just a me thing, but I hate how she's letting the kettlebell bang into her leg, because I'm like, you just had surgery, stop. Like, it's just, I think it's just me. Sometimes I just cringe over the dumbest things.
from the car. It's really thinking about exercise in a way to improve how you live now. And it's also a great way to build strength without pushing your body too hard. So right now, it's a good solution for me. I am also doing cardio. I am trying to build up.
That is quite the shot. That is quite the shot. And do you see what I mean about the compression? It's crotchless. And I personally feel like I can tell. Yeah. You put it out there, okay? You filmed it and you put it on YouTube. Okay? This is for everyone. And I am everyone. And this is what I personally chose to do with this content that you put out on a public platform. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Like something's going on with her butt. I'm being weird. I feel like there's a filter or something. Something was going on with her butt. When you start training to be stronger versus smaller, you know what? You don't have to want to be small. There's a lot of women that and Anna's not a small woman. She's 5'10", 5'11". She's a big woman. She has a big frame. She will always be larger, and that's absolutely fine. I think being a big woman is fucking awesome, but you don't have to carry 500 pounds on your frame. That's not healthy for you. A healthy weight for her would be maybe 250, and that'd be on the high end if she has a lot of muscle and, even a decent amount of fat. I have a friend who is 5'11" and who has done bodybuilding competitions, gotten down to very low weight and has gained weight back and stuff. And seeing her weight range, I compare her to Anna quite a bit. And my friend does naturally have a good amount of muscle content. She does weightlift and bodybuild, and she's probably sitting at about 250 right now, and she's a lot smaller than Anna, but she's a big woman. She's tall, she has a big frame and lots of muscle. She'll never be a tiny woman, and she doesn't have to be. That doesn't make her better. It's Anna will never be a small woman. Nobody wants you to be small, Anna. People are just pointing out the fact that carrying all this extra fat on your body isn't good for you.
How to guess how my gym session is gonna go. I genuinely think today is gonna suck.
I love her hairstyle like that. That is really cute. I love it's the little bubble. I love that.
I'm coming off of a whole week of flying a bunch. My joints kind of already hurt. The thing is, I've had some of my best days when I feel the worst, so who knows?
Yep. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're gonna crack your back in half.
I forgot to mention that was a PR on the log.
I would be so embarrassed if I was her coach.
Just doing leg stuff today because my arms are busted from arm wrestling.
Oh.
That's another story.
Okay, I don't know if I clipped any of the arm wrestling shit, but I feel like the arm wrestling shit is feeding into that giantess fetish again. I just feel like, does she even know what she's doing? And part of me is she's not that dumb. She knows what she's doing. Too light. That's a good feeling. And you can put more weight on there.
People are always like, why do you go through compression so quickly? Why do you have to keep rebuying it? Let me show you why. Cut off this machine.
You know what you could do? You could just have one pair that you wear to the gym so that if you get tears in it, you just don't care. Have your gym set. That's usually what I do. All my running clothes are nasty, but I do save shoes and running gear for the gym because when I trail run, my shoes get so gross. My clothes are always like perma pre-stunk even after washing them because it's just so much sweat and dirt and grime. So I don't wear my trail running gear to the gym because, yeah, I don't want to be tracking dirt everywhere. And I just, yes, you're going to stink at the gym, but I don't want to wear a shirt that already smells like BO when I put it on. And honestly, if I'm going out on a solo trail run, like technical gear is expensive. So a lot of the shirts and stuff I have that, you know, yes, they're pre-stunk and they do stink, but I'm going to go out on a fucking run by myself. Nobody's going to be near me. I'm going to be outside in the woods. I don't care. But I would never wear something like that to the gym where I'm like right next to somebody. So yeah, anyway, I don't know how I got on that tangent. Oh yeah, the compression. Save a pair of compression that you just have for the gym that you can get beat up. I like this outfit. It's very Anna. It's very cute. I like it. And I love her hair. And like, I don't mind Anna's little, even like the childlike style. Like I do make fun of it sometimes. She is like a big toddler, but I feel like she's pretty consistent with it. And it is very Anna and I don't hate it. I'm the type where I like a lot of black and then I'll have like a bright pop of color. And there are times where I'm like fucking neon colors, especially trail running. I love black, but you know, if I was to get injured or fall down a ravine or something and somebody needed to find me, you probably don't want to be wearing all black. So I do wear a lot of bright colors when I'm running out in the woods, but yeah, I don't hate her style.
Too hard. My coach agrees. So, you know, I showed up, I did it. I had a PR, which is freaking great, but not every day is going to be perfect in every single movement you do. The thing is just keep showing up. Excited for next week when I'm really going to be more focused on all the things I need to be focused on to do my best. Because this past week I was like on vacation.
I agree. Something is better than nothing. And this will happen too with my running. There are times where I'll be trying to run at a certain mile time and I'll check the watch, and if I'm going slower than I want, there are times where my brain is like, oh, just walk. And it's like, no, just because you're not running at the speed you want to run doesn't mean you should stop. Like, keep going. The point is to keep pushing yourself for the duration of time, even if it's not what you want. Because if you don't ever push yourself, you're never going to actually get to where you want to be. So, you know, and that's like when she was kind of making excuses like, I'm late, my arms are tired, I don't feel good. It's like, you can't wait for motivation. You just have to, you do it because it's on the calendar, because that's the next, you know, that's what's up next, not because you want to do it. And you always, for me, I always feel better once I've done it. And it's like, if I don't do it, I'll think about that workout that I didn't do all day. And, you know, you really shouldn't be trying to make up lost workouts, you know? You can't. So you should just try to get them done when they're on the calendar and you have time, you know? It's like, there are times where I'll just sit on the couch or be scrolling and it's like, oh, I'll leave in 5 minutes, I'll leave in 5 minutes. And it's like prolonging the discomfort, like, or not prolonging the discomfort, but putting off the discomfort. And it's like, you know, just get uncomfortable, do the thing. And before you know it, you're going to be taking a hot shower and eating a meal. Okay.
Hey. Oh, you're not gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. You're not gonna. Why not? I can't chase MP. Oh, you're not gonna lose.
I feel like that guy just let go.
You're not gonna. Why not?
It's kind of funny. I kind of feel like it's like they were all acting and kind of doing it together. Like, she's like, hey, film a TikTok with me.
I'd be a total menace and work out in costume every time I go to the gym in October, because I feel like that could be really fun.
I feel like that's really fussy, and it's like taking the attention away from the workout. Like, just be fucking regular. Just be normal. And then says the fucking weirdest person ever, but it's like, just be fucking regular. Just don't be too fussy. Like, having to come up with a costume every day you're gonna work out makes it irritating, and I feel like you're gonna end up just being like, whatever, fuck it. Because we know that Anna does that. Anna over promises and under delivers. So I just don't think you should do. I hate fun things, Anna. I hate fun things. Don't do it. I feel like she doesn't go through the full range of motion of a squat. I'm not, I do lift a little bit, but I don't know, like, regulations and stuff as far as, like, what they're looking for like a strongman competition. But I thought that you had to be, like, under 90 degrees. Like, I thought that your hips had to go under your knee joint in order for it to be considered a full squat. And if you look at her leg, it's not quite at a 90-degree angle. She's not quite getting all the way down to the bottom of the squat before she pops back up. So, you know, she's working on it, but, you know, I feel like she needs to get a little bit deeper in the squat. And then I also noticed that at the bottom of her deadlift, she is still not going through that full range of motion. She's not hitting the ground. She's not touching the ground at all. So she still needs to work on her full range of motion. Look at those titties. Ooh. Holy titties. Okay, I'm such a dick. So I ended up filming, just grabbing a screen recording of a strongman competition. And if you look at these men, like, they're fucking huge. This guy is probably well over 300 pounds. He's probably the same height as Anna. But, you know, he's got a belly and some fat, but it's mainly muscle. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't trust that rack. Dude. Okay, I just wanted to compare his squat to her squat. See how far down he goes. Oh my God, he is a fucking beast. This is a beast, Anna. See his butt actually, it's down. Oops, sorry. You can see, you can see his balls. See? It goes down below his knee joint. Not very much, you know, not much. I think Anna just needs to get a little lower. Balls. But yeah, I do feel like she's not too far off, it seems like. That was like 1,000 pounds. Look at him. 1,000 pounds. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Look at this guy. I'm going to leave him in there. Look how tiny he is. He's so cute. Look at him. How much is he? $579? Was that right? Let's see. I think I deadlift. I don't know if it's saying the weight. Look at him. Look at him. Dude, I want those thighs. I got so nervous he was going to drop it on his toes. Okay. I just thought it was cool to see. Look at him. I just thought it was cool to see like a different body type doing a lift. Ooh, oh my gosh. Dude, this is a fucking beast. God, he's an animal. Now see how deep he goes? And Anna's not far off, but it's like, you gotta teabag your balls in the sauce, you know? You gotta get, he's just, see his hip is just below 90. It's not, Anna's not far off, but she just has to work on her range of motion a little bit more. God. A fucking tank. He is a unit. That's absolutely insane. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all. I just kind of wanted to go over some of her stuff. I did see some people talking about her full day of eating, and I haven't collected any of that yet. So I think I'm going to do that next, the full day of eating. And I think there was another video of hers that I just found that I was going to go over. So please like and subscribe if you so desire. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.